Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, back with another overlooked but awesome card. And this time, this is definitely a commander card. It was actually in one of the commander sets. And for some unknown reason, despite its unbelievable power level, it is about $1. That is its current retail price. Now I'd like to say it's because it's an uncommon, but this is in a commander deck. It doesn't matter if they slapped common on it or mythic on it. They print exactly one of it and put it in the deck, so it's as physically rare, like quantity-wise, as any other card. Okay, enough suspense. I'm talking about Mirror of the Forebears. Now, why is it 4 bears as opposed to 3 bears or 5 bears? I don't know. Why aren't there bears in the artwork? I don't know. But what I do know is that for 2 mana, you can drop this into play, and as it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type, and then if you pay 1 until end of turn, Mirror of the Forebears becomes a copy of target creature you control of the chosen type, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. So clearly this is meant as a tribal booster, but I've got to say, this is one of the best ones. I mean, the only restriction really is that you can't go off tribal with it, and it would be incredibly unwise to choose a legendary creature as the target. Other than that, go nuts. I mean, you know the big weakness of Commander, especially with tribal stuff, is that you can only have one of the best goblin or the best elf, or obviously the best squirrel. But now you can have 2 of it, assuming it wasn't legendary. So I mean, I think for 2 mana and then 1 to activate it, that's worth the slight restrictions. Now that said, let's compare it to the honorary mention Mirage Mirror from Hour of Devastation, one of the most powerful cards in that entire set. Now you drop it in for 3, you gotta pay 2 to activate it, so that's a little higher, but it becomes a copy of target artifact, creature, enchantment, or land until end of turn. Notice it didn't say that you control. So in especially a multiplayer commander game, you would drop this in and then just whatever the best object is in play, you can copy it. Well, okay, it has to be an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land. And if you clone your own, watch out that it's not legendary, obviously. But boy, that is a better card. But if you're only playing tribal and you just need to hit the gas and you want 2 copies of your best on tribal dude, I would also run Mirror of the Forebears. I mean, it's half the mana, it's just so good. Now, unfortunately, there would appear to be a trick you can do with both of them, but it doesn't work. You can't turn it into a 1/1 unblockable creature, and then right after they, fail to declare blockers, you turn it into something absolutely huge, or something with a horrible on-hit effect. And of course, the reason you can't do that is because once it becomes, we'll say, target creature until end of turn, it becomes that creature. It no longer has the transform ability. So, I mean, yeah, that would be a little overpowered. It'd be pretty fun and interesting, but I don't know. That would be a little bit much. That's why a lot of other cards, when they wanted them to be a little bit more useful, they said, and it gains this ability. But neither of those say this, so unfortunately you're stuck in that form until the end of turn. But keep in mind, it says until end of turn. You can activate both of these on your opponent's turn, so that's a fun little trick. Especially if you dropped it off of your creature line after attacking with it, and the creature had vigilance, so you kept this actual artifact itself untapped. And then, oh, did I not mention I can turn it into my biggest, baddest creature, which happens to be tapped right now? Jump it right back up to the creature line and block with it. Oopsies, I guess they forgot you could do that. So pretty crazy cards, definitely. Mirage Mirror, by the way, is currently sitting at about $3.50, but I suspect it will go up significantly in the future. So if you're interested in causing some problems in your next commander game, pick up one or both of these, and I'll see you guys next video.